The hidden dangers of 5G, heavy metals, and their interconnections. Introduction. 5G technology, heavy metal exposure, and their impact on biological systems have raised increasing concerns among researchers, scientists, and the general public. While mainstream narratives emphasize the benefits of high-speed wireless connectivity, there are hidden dangers associated with these technological advancements, particularly in relation to human health, environmental stability, and electromagnetic field (EMF) exposure. This report aims to provide a deep dive into the biological, neurological, and environmental effects of 5G radiation and heavy metals, their potential connection to cognitive decline, water restructuring, and ancient knowledge of frequency-based manipulation. (1) The basics of 5G technology. 1.1 What is 5G? 5G, or the fifth generation of wireless technology, operates on millimeter wave frequencies ranging from 24 GHz to 100 GHz, far higher than previous 4G LTE networks. It relies on small cell towers placed in close proximity to one another, often within 500 feet of buildings, streets, and homes. The shift from low-frequency, long wavelength signals, used in 4G and prior technologies, to high-frequency, short wavelength signals introduces unique biological and environmental concerns. 1.2 How 5G differs from previous wireless technologies. 1. Higher frequencies, millimeter waves, penetrate tissues differently than 3G and 4G radiation. 2. Beamforming technology directs radiation in concentrated bursts, potentially increasing localized exposure. 3. More antenna infrastructure, increased proximity of transmitters to human environments. 4. Increased data transmission rates, enhanced connectivity but higher energy demands. 1.3 Documented concerns about 5G radiation. Studies on EMF exposure, particularly in the radio frequency, RF, spectrum, indicate possible health risks, including 1. DNA strand breaks. 2. Oxidative stress and free radical damage. 3. Blood-brain barrier disruption. 4. Cognitive impairment and neurodegenerative diseases. 5. Increased cancer risk. The intersection of these effects with heavy metals in the body raises additional red flags. 2. Heavy metals and electromagnetic sensitivity. 2.1 Common heavy metals and their sources. Heavy metals such as aluminum, mercury, lead, cadmium, and barium are widely found in the environment due to industrial pollution, chemtrails, vaccines, and food contamination. These metals are neurotoxic and bioaccumulate in tissues, particularly in the brain and nervous system. 2.2 Heavy metals as conductors for EMFs. Heavy metals are known conductors of electromagnetic radiation, meaning that they can amplify the biological effects of EMF exposure. This occurs through 1. Increased cellular absorption of radiation. 2. Disruptions to bioelectric signaling. 3. Alteration of neural frequencies. 4. Heightened oxidative stress. This means that individuals with higher heavy metal toxicity may experience greater adverse reactions to 5G radiation, leading to symptoms such as brain fog, fatigue, anxiety, migraines, and memory impairment. 3. The role of water in 5G and heavy metal interaction. 3.1 Structured water and EMF exposure. Water is highly responsive to electromagnetic fields and frequencies. The introduction of 5G radiation into water-dense environments, including the human body, which is over 70% water, may have energetic and vibrational consequences. 1. Water memory and frequency imprinting suggests that exposure to EMFs may alter the energetic properties of water. 2. Heavy metals in water, EMFs can increase metal ion movement, leading to increased toxicity. 3. Blood and lymphatic system disruption, altered hydration properties affecting cell function. 3.2 Bioelectric conductivity and consciousness. Water is a crucial medium for bioelectric conductivity, meaning that disruptions in its structure could impact brain function, intuition, and consciousness. This may explain why EMFs and heavy metals are associated with cognitive fog, emotional disturbances, and suppression of higher awareness. 4. Neurological and cognitive effects of 5G and heavy metals. 4.1 Effects on brain function. Both 5G radiation and heavy metals have been linked to neurodegenerative disorders such as 1. Alzheimer's disease, linked to aluminum accumulation and EMF exposure. 2. Parkinson's disease, dopamine disruption via oxidative stress. 3. Multiple sclerosis, MS, linked to myelin sheath degradation. Studies suggest that EMF exposure combined with heavy metals creates a synergistic effect, accelerating neuronal death and cognitive decline. 4.2 Connection to sleep and melatonin suppression. 5G has been shown to disrupt the pineal gland, reducing the body's natural production of melatonin, which is crucial for sleep, cellular repair, and consciousness regulation. 5. Environmental and biological impact. 5.1 Effects on ecosystems and wildlife. 1. Mass insect decline. 5G and RF radiation affect bees, butterflies, and pollinators by interfering with navigation and immune function. 2. Disruption of bird migration. Avian species rely on Earth's electromagnetic field for orientation. 3. Increased plant stress and altered growth cycles due to microwave radiation exposure. 5.2 Water and weather modification. There is speculation that 5G networks, in conjunction with geoengineering and heavy metal aerosols, could influence water vapor movement and precipitation patterns. 6. Ancient knowledge and protection mechanisms. 6.1 Sacred geometry and frequency shields. 1. Ancient civilizations used sacred geometry, crystal grids, and sound frequency technology to shield against harmful energetic disruptions. 2. Quartz and shungite have been identified as potential EMF protectors. 6.2 Detoxification and mitigation strategies. 1. Chelation therapy removes heavy metals from the body. 2. Grounding/earthing reduces EMF absorption. 3. Structured water consumption enhances bioelectric energy. 4. Natural shielding, EMF blocking clothing, orgonite, copper meshes. 7. Final conclusions and call to awareness. 5G radiation and heavy metal exposure are not isolated threats, they are deeply interconnected through bioelectric, neurological, and vibrational pathways. Understanding the relationship between electromagnetic fields, water, and consciousness is essential for navigating the modern world. Further research is needed into 1. The role of structured water in mitigating EMF toxicity. 2. The impact of 5G on global ecosystems. 3. Ancient knowledge regarding frequency manipulation and shielding. Raising awareness and taking protective measures are critical in mitigating these hidden dangers and reclaiming sovereignty over health and consciousness. Follow, like and subscribe for more like this and videos on how we can protect not only ourselves but there are things we can do that will help others too through Nature 1 Nana Banana 11 on TikTok, Mapmaker 1697 on YouTube. Please join as the conversation and share anything you have uncovered about this. Let's work together.